Hello, everybody.
Hey guys!
Hey, all right. So here we are with Brad's Red Web, Miss Anna and Mr. Gregor helping me out. We're going to give you a little bit of a Pride preview.
Woo!
Today is June 1st and it's Pride Month, and we got a lot of fun, interesting comic book geek stuff, superhero stuff for Pride Month, and I'm looking forward to some stuff coming out. Both Marvel and DC are offering us some fun stuff. And we're going to start with, you can see some posters behind us here.
Look at this one, it's so good!
It is, yeah, the Harley and Ivy one's really cute. The Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy is really cute.
I love it
And
so
then
much.
DC is going to have their DC Pride issue. It's going to be an anthology. A lot of prominent LGBTQ creators, artists, writers, and such as that. And they're also bringing to the forefront some of their characters. They're gay, bisexual, etc. And of course, we all know and love Batwoman as one of them, and she's going to be one of the prominent ones in there. I actually I've talked about them before, and you can see when we do our panels at cons, make sure you come and check out the Capes and Queers panel that we do, the LGBTQ history of superheroes and such as that. And Apollo and Midnight are one of my favorites. If you're not familiar with them, they were originally a Wildstorm creation until DC bought them, Jim Lee's Wildstorm.
Oh.
They're basically an analog of Superman and Batman, but if they were married and gay. So that's a great one. Alan Scott, I'm a little on the fence with him. They came out with the New 52, Alan Scott made that version gay, and it was an alternate Green Lantern. But then when they undid New 52, they've recently made the actual Alan Scott gay, which is kind of a little bit interesting. He's like 90 years old because the power ring gives him extended life. And he's got two characters. He's got two kids, twins. One of them is actually one of the first fully out DC Comics superheroes, Obsidian, who's a really cool one I like. So it's an interesting dynamic to see the father coming out to the gay son. So this is a unique story that I'm looking forward to reading.
Oh, that sounds cute.
So that's gonna be coming out in that. Of course, you got Renee Montoya, the Question, who previously dated Batwoman and such, and a couple of new characters. I don't know a lot about the new Flash, but this new
I
Flash
like his costume.
their costume. They're not binary.
Oh,
they're not binary.
Okay, cool.
And they just came out in the DC Future State. So I'm looking forward to reading more about that character. I don't know a lot about that. But they're going to have some really fun alternate covers from different artists. I know when we were we saw one of the taglines, it was like, be gay, do crime. I don't know what that is, but we want to read it. So, good on you, DC, for catching our attention.
Right.
Also, I would like to just point out really quickly that, of course, in Austin here, Pride is going to be on the 14th of August.
Yes.
So it's always a little bit later than everyone else. But
it's no less enthusiastic. And
no.
The power's there, so make sure you check it out in Austin.
Trust me, we are calmer for it, given the situation. It's I'm more assured that I feel better that it's in August than having to do stuff in June, because I have too many things to do in June
right.
to also have to do a parade.
Right. It's a busy
and a
month.
festival.
And a festival.
Yes. So you were also saying Marvel is going to be doing some stuff?
Marvel has a Pride issue. It's another anthology, and in addition to that, they're going to be actually having some backup stories and some other things with those. And one of the things that they're really promoting is they're bringing out a sort of a new character. This is an old character that they're revamping that didn't really have much prominence back in when it was original creation, but now they're bringing it to the forefront. A new gay character named Somnus. Okay. They're actually really gonna expand, has powers, dream power, some kind of dream summonist sleeping, So it's going to be interesting to see this character. And they've got some other cool characters. They're really bringing forth, their LGBTQ stuff. And it's really interesting, though, when I was talking to my panel partner, Frank, who does the LGBTQ panel with me, a lot of the artists actually cross over. Like some of the artists and writers who are doing the DC stuff are actually doing the Marvel stuff, too.
Neat.
Because, unfortunately, we still have a limited pool of those creators, but it's expanding. So make sure you're checking out the work and really supporting that to get more of that to come out. I know there's going to be an Iceman story in there, and they're doing a lot of alternate covers. There's a really cool.
There's so many beautiful variant covers.
I really want to see some of these as posters. And I'm not big on North Star personally as a character, but as a poster child for Marvel's gay community, he's got a really interesting poster, and I have friends who are really big into him and stuff. So
I'd buy that Superman one as a poster.
The Superman one is really cute. I love it.
So
it's well rendered, and it's just Superman on a rock with a gay flag over with his cape, and it's really kind of cool.
And it's the new flag too.
It's the new one.
That.
Yeah.
There are so many that look good They're all going to pop up on Dragon Slayer. They're all going to pop up on all your comic book shops.
And
Just
speaking of Marvel too, popping up, it's the Star Wars. If you don't know, of course, because Disney owns Marvel and Star Wars. Now the Star Wars comics are under Marvel imprint, and so all of the Star Wars comic books are going to be having an LGBTQ themed covers and stories as well. I'm not as familiar with the gay characters in Star Wars universe. I do know that there's been a lot of hints and expectations of Lando Calrissian being bisexual, and there's some coding in his comic books in such a manner. Well, apparently he's going to be officially outed as or confirmed to be bisexual, so that's going to be interesting to see.
yeah,
You know.
which is a very if
And
you
were also
follow.
saying they were doing pop vinyls.
The pop vinyls.
There's so many good pop
So
vinyls.
last year, Greg got me the Batman one, which is cool, and they were so popular. The limited edition rainbow pop vinyls that they had last year. Funko is doing another series of them, and some really interesting. Like
Ursula, Stitch.
Ursula. I want this. I want the rainbow Stitch. Like as soon as I see it, I'm gonna like. I'll just have to have it.
Yeah,
Deadpool has got one
because of course, because it kind of has to.
Deadpool. I don't know the Bob Burgers. You said you know who Bob
Tina Belcher has a rainbow
Belcher.
pop.
has Rainbow Pop, and then there was one more something I don't know.
I have to
but-
look at the picture.
Yeah, I have to look it up. So they're gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
Image Comics is doing something interesting. They're going to be doing some of their stories in a crossover with LGBTQ characters, and the proceeds from those issues are actually going to go to trans right activist organizations to help with legal fees for helping to get trans rights. So make sure you support those as well, and just like keep your eye out for all kinds of cool stuff. I know they just
It's just a storm. It's a Mickey Mouse and a stormtrooper.
Mickey Mouse and a Stormtrooper. That's what it was. So there's a Star Wars one too.
Not a specific stormtrooper, just a
Rainbow
stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper, which
Yeah.
is weird because
Fine, I guess.
you know how I feel
All the
about
fucking people
stormtroopers.
buy 'em. All the fucking person buy 'em.
Right.
Just-
They just announced the actor who's going to be playing Alan Scott in the HBO Max Green Lantern series. So there's a little bit of controversy behind that. We can talk about that later. But the point is that Alan Scott is actually going to be. So we're going to have a live action interpretation of a gay Green Lantern. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And what else?
I don't know. That's really it. Keep your eye out. It's like everybody. I know Dragon Slayer has merch for Pride,
Right.
so come in there and check that out.
I just want to say love is love, and everybody just be kind to everybody.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
discourse.
That's the whole point of this entire month.
Yeah, discourse. But also, if you see something rainbow and you're like, yes, have it, buy it.
Buy it.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter if it's just a corporate shilling trying to cash in.
No.
Show your support. Show your
It's
support.
like it's like there were a lot of people who back then did not have the opportunity for expression. It's fine. Do it.
And like I said, support those artists and creators and make sure that, we get more representation. These two books are a big step. They're a big deal.
Go all over it. Pre-order them.
Pre-order them at your
Do
local
whatever you gotta
comic
do.
shop. Come here to Dragon's Lair and check them out and please help us get more. We want more.
Yes.
And we love you, and check us out. Keep subscribing and signing in to our show, and let us know what you think and what you want to see. Once again, we're the Red Web, and we love you. Y'all have a great one. Happy Pride.
Bye.
Happy Pride, guys.
Yeah.